Hello and welcome to Jarmog Plays Lonely Mountains Downhill. This has got to be the most peaceful, most Bob Rossian image so far. I love it. I love it. This game just keeps on giving. Mount Riley. All right, here we go. Titan Peak. We got some explorer things to do. We don't have any other bikes to drive yet. The Javelin is kind of close, but none of the other ones are even like remotely close. We've only got one part on a couple other ones, but you know, that's just how it be. That's just how it be sometimes. Whoa, this is getting loud. All right. Yeah, hope you're doing all right. Yeah, just all right. Because you know, I don't want you to feel like you have to be doing great to be watching this. You could be in an okay state. You could be like not even really that okay. It's this video comes out super early in the morning, so like you might be just groggy and just need like a little bit of a boost. Hopefully this helps out. Through here and through here. Okay, I'm not really sure how we were supposed to wind through that, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, conversationally, I don't conversationally. I'm not sure why I'm talking like Sean Connery. That wasn't an actual impression, by the way, just in case anybody's like, wow, that's your best Sean Connery impression. Are you serious? Are you serious? It's more of like the Grinch, like Jim Carrey's the Grinch. You see, they call me the Grinch. I miss Jim Carrey a little bit sometimes. I know he kind of went off the deep end. And people don't really respect him right now, but like he gave a lot of laughs to my childhood. Okay, that can only be like compared to maybe like Robin Williams. Rest in peace. Trying to think of like other comedians of my childhood. I mean, Jack Black, obviously, like he's awesome. Despite what my wife says, he knows how to entertain the children. All right, now his adult stuff, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about him in Tropic Thunder. Actually, I know for sure how I feel about him in Tropic Thunder, and it's not the greatest. I feel like he knows what he's good at. So like when he's put into a role that's not like a lead role, where he can't really shine, I don't know, like not really a huge fan of it, I guess. I'm a huge fan of this section, by the way. No matter how like difficult it looks, it is gorgeous. All right, we're gonna cut through here. Forget that winding path, dude. Yes, there we go. Like, if I were to be buried, I'd want to be buried in a place like that. But I think I'm preferring being cremated. Some people are against cremation, but I'm like, if a zombie apocalypse were to occur, I'm not going to be the cause of somebody else's death, man. I'm not going to be the cause of the spread if I'm cremated, you know? There's no bringing me out from the grave. There's no necromancy involved, or possible necromancy involved with my body or my skeleton. I'm not going to be digged up by some future archaeologist You know, there's a little bit of peace in that, okay? No matter how dark it is. But that honestly is how I feel. Because I don't know, it's one of the things that's like a little bit freaky whenever I read about like all these discoveries in the Middle East, in like Saudi Arabia and like Egypt. They're digging up all these relics of the past, but can you imagine how many bodies they're finding? And just I don't know, they probably treat them with respect. You know, I'm not an expert in this subject. I'm just talking out of turn, just like every single other YouTuber who thinks their opinion matters more. Let's not get, you know, let's not get sassy with it, just for the sake of sassiness. This is supposed to be a chill and relaxing episode of gameplay. I don't know if we can make that jump. Vroom. Vroom. We can. We just kind of had to ride the momentum into the tree. Oh man. Okay, so ride the momentum. It sounds like a line dance at a wedding that you want to avoid. I'm kind of jealous of my brother and his girlfriend recently. They're photographers, so most of their spring, summer, and fall, like right around until this time of the year, is spent like doing lots of weddings, lots of pictures of like happy events in life, and like to some regard it kind of like numbs you to those things. Like I don't know how many years they've been doing it, but you know, after like maybe 5 years they're probably gonna be like, yeah, it's just another wedding, just another event where people spend way too much money treating themselves as kings and paying it off in the next 10 years. Kings and queens. I mean, I really like traditional weddings for like culture based ones where they have a lot of specific we keep running into that tree. A lot of specific events that go on, like smashing the cup or something, like the glass, you know, things like that, like little tiny traditional things that keep it, I don't know, grounded in some form of something being passed down, you know. Because that's kind of like the shtick about not to. I'm not making a Jewish statement when I said shtick, okay? I'm gonna get in trouble with the Jewish community. This is how we go viral, and but yeah, I respect a small wedding, is what I'm saying. I respect a non-extravagant wedding. And, you know, if you wanted to get married on the mountainside, you wanted to get married somewhere that looks like this, this video game, that's cool too. It's just, it's never been my thing. I kind of want to go back and hit this checkpoint. Yeah. Are we supposed to go upwards? I don't think we're supposed to go up here. Yeah, let's go down. That's too far down. But I feel like it's really easy to lose the meaning of Christmas. No, the meaning of what you're doing that day. Like my wedding day was was kind of hectic for me, sure. I feel like I learned a lot through it. It was definitely a one-of-a-kind experience, but to call it like and this is not talking down on my marriage at all. Like I love my wife, and I feel like we have a really good relationship. We talk through things. We don't yell at each other. We don't, things like that. But a lot of people expect so much out of their wedding day. A lot of people expect so much out of like their significant other. They're really just they're supposed to be a best friend that you can talk to about a lot about most things in life. You'll find out you can't talk about everything. That's what counselors and psychiatrists are for. But it's just it's an expectation issue for sure. Just like you expecting me to play well when you're watching this. I'm gonna take that shortcut though. Hold on. Let me rub my eyes a little bit. A little bit of cat hair going on in the atmosphere. All you cat owners understand. But yeah, the wedding day itself, I feel like it was a majority for other people. Like 70% for the guests that were there. A lot of people are like, no, it's 50-50. It's for you and it's for the guests. I'm kind of like on the top side of that, saying it's kind of just to appease the families that we're gonna start living together. And wait, you're probably like, what? You guys didn't start living together until you were married? Yeah, we're old school. We were also 20 and 21. So we were fairly young. So a lot of people were already looking down on us saying, you guys are idiots. I mean, I'm using their words, not mine. You don't know what you're doing at all getting into this marriage thing. I'm like, do people know what they're getting into ever with marriages? Yeah, I mean, the divorce rate says otherwise, right? Not to make light of that, but like I'm being like, people were putting a number on it, like they were betting. Like on poker night. They're like, we give you like a year or like 6 months until you guys like hate each other. I'm like, why would you wish that on anybody? And 5 years later, eat your words, dude. I was about to use an expletive, but we didn't, so we're good. The realtor that sold me the house that we live in right now also said something similar about the house. They're like, yeah, a couple like you're probably gonna be moving out of this house in like a year, 2 years tops, and we're about to go into our 3rd year here. So no plans to move yet. You know why? Because moving sucks. Moving is one of the worst things. And also, we're okay with the house. There's a lot of things wrong with it, but it's very fixable. Lots of just patience necessary. The main thing right now, it's in the winter. The heating is kind of like on and off. That's not something you want to hear if you're a freeze baby. We literally have a baby, but she's not a freeze baby, to be honest. Like, I consider myself like kind of a furnace. I get pretty warm and can deal with cold temperatures. This baby is like, Charlie gets hotter in temperature. Yes, I wasn't gonna call my daughter hot, you psycho. She gets hotter in temperature than I do, and that's extremely impressive. What's going on with my brain particles? It's funny, I played this game a total of like twice off recording, and I feel like I definitely performed much better. I'm not saying like I should stop recording these and just play it by myself, but it might be an optimal way to play it at some point. Like when we're going for like the insane stuff, it might be the best way to go about things. Like kind of learn the level first off recording. But that's like you're asking for a lot of time from me, man. I like to go back to the original conversation about like me not liking video games anymore outside of recording them. It just it doesn't feel as productive as if the red light is on. Maybe that's kind of like a pompous way to think about it. But again, even if these videos only get like 5 views, it's doing something for those 5 people, hopefully. You know, it's giving back to the world. Giving back just a little bit of time. Hopefully it's worth it. Hopefully it's worth your time. Oh, come on. Alright, 16 crashes. We can't do a repeat of the Explorer mode fiasco. I can't even make this first jump. There we go. And second jump. And there's a tree. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Through here. And through here. I can't make the jump. Alright, we might have to do this again and do the crashes one. But we're gonna go for the time one. There we go. Do. Oh my goodness, okay. Well, there's the crash one. Boom. Oh, come on. You gotta ride the momentum. It's a trials game. Through and through. Fro and fro. Fro? That's a group I haven't heard in a while. Oh boy. That probably didn't help us at all. But you know what? It's perfectly fine. We don't have to min-max everything, okay? Yes, you do. You're a content creator. You gotta show me the best way to play the game. There's a lot of YouTubers for that, alright? That's not something that I'm gonna be passionate about, to be honest. Alright, we unlocked the Trailblazer bike part. We gotta do 20 crashes or fewer. We get 24 on that one. But I feel like we can do it on the next one. Thank you for watching. Hit that like if you did indeed like the video. If you want to watch future episodes, hit that sub button. Otherwise, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.